We would like to believe all our United States presidents were sincerely outstanding men, and without doubt, just dealing with the amazing duty of the presidency takes an exceptional sort of person. Among the singular and great affairs about the system of governing in America is the conception of citizen leadership. This is the idea of an average citizen rising and becoming president of the United States for a while, then going back to private life. But of the fistful of men who have held that office, a few have excelled for their distinguished accomplishments and leadership in a time that changed the country forever and a day. And among these truly great presidents was President Abraham Lincoln. Probably more than any other president, Lincoln had to deal with an internal civil war that was far more than shouting and name-calling. This was a conflict that could have tore the country in one half, and beginning a tearing that could have left dozens of small, weak, independent states instead of the cogent country we know as America nowadays. It was Lincoln's leadership, his commitment to values, and his firm ethical character that made it possible for America to find its way through that war, and so to set out the mending process that would eventually lead the nation back to oneness again. Lincoln's term of service from 1860 till his death was one significant challenge. If he only had the trouble of dealing with the attempt by the South to secede from the Union and his ability to keep those states as part of the American national territory, he would be lauded as a great American indeed. One of the little-known leadership styles that Lincoln used to his advantage in the organization of his presidency was his appointment of talented national figures from opposing political parties to be part of his cabinet. Lincoln felt that he needed to have close advisors from the opposing viewpoint to keep from having his presidency become insulated from the American people and one-sided. By gathering members of the loyal opposition into his trusted inner circle, Lincoln was always aware of both sides of every issue, which made him a stronger leader. But that is not even his greatest accomplishment, or the one that we remember him for the most. His bold and unchanging opposition to slavery is without any doubt his greatest contribution to the history of America, and indeed to world history as well. When he was willing to put everything on the line to stop this barbaric social sin, Lincoln made a stand against the popular opinion of the time in many cases that he would be the figure to bring slavery to an end. It was not a stand that came without cost. The Civil War was one of the bloodiest and costliest in the nation's history, if for no other reason than all casualties on both sides were casualties of America. It would take many decades for the ravages of that horrible war to be repaired. The schism between North and South continued for decades and is still a part of our national personality in this country. Ever find yourself stuck in a productivity slump? In the next few seconds, you'll learn one secret to boost your efficiency instantly. It's called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. No more procrastination. No more overwhelming to-do lists. It's that simple. Why does it work? It stops small tasks from piling up. It gives you quick wins. And it builds momentum. Try it now. Like what you see. Subscribe for more productivity hacks.